welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing a few more days of my December daily. I know it has been a few days since I've posted, so I apologize for that. It was just such a combination of things, which was really discouraging because I was really hoping to post every day, but we went away for 2 days, which you'll actually see here, and then I came home, and of course, I have no ink in my printer. So once I finally got that, once I got the ink for my photo printer, this week I've worked a lot of overnight shifts. And if you work shift work, you know that it kind of can take a toll on you. So I've tried my best, but to make up for it, I'm hoping to post some days, have multiple videos if I can. If not, I'm going to be patient with myself, and hopefully you'll be patient and gracious with me too. There were just a few days where I just simply couldn't get it in. Didn't even have time to craft or energy. I don't know how much you guys know about my job, but I do work overnight shifts, usually on the weekends. However, I do get to sleep at my job, but I only get a couple hours of sleep. So even today, like last night, I slept the same amount that I napped today. I got about 4.5 hours of sleep last night, and I think I had a 3.5 hour nap. So I feel great now, and that's why I'm doing this now. But at first, it can be really hard. And then to even try and fall asleep during the day when it's so bright out and the light seeping into the house, and then you're hungry for lunch. It's just a weird thing. Anyone who works overnight shifts, I'm sure I'm not alone in this. It's just a weird thing. But I am lucky that I do get to sleep at my job. So there are some days where I come home and don't have to sleep at all. But today was definitely one of those days. It's been a little bit of a trickier week for sleep, but that's okay. Tonight is my last shift until I have a little bit of a Christmas break, which is kind of unusual for my field, but my coworkers are just awesome, and they know it's my first Christmas without my dad and stuff, so they've been super duper awesome. Anyway, so getting to my December daily, I always ramble, and I apologize, but some people say they don't mind the rambling. So my last video was days 10 through 11. Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking out loud. So I think this is 12 through, I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. Or it probably says in the title already. But as I'm recording this, I can't quite remember, even after editing the video. But I do have some pages here that are filler cards. So I'm using a little bit of dimension, but trying not to do too many layers and trying to keep it simple. I am behind now that, work and all that stuff, but I think it'll be pretty easy to catch up, especially now that I only have one more shift left until I have a week off. So I think I will be able to catch up really, really easily. I am pretty good at making time for crafting. So this one, I didn't really know what kind of pocket page to use because of I had like two 2x3 horizontal photos, and I didn't really have a pocket page that I felt right for this one. So I just did like a full 6x8 page, and basically to make it like a mini layout, but not as embellished. It's going to be really, really simple and pretty straightforward. So let me see, what are these pictures? Oh yeah, so that the page before this one, I had taken a client to a show. We have about 6 or 7 different shows and plays and musicals this month that I'm taking her to, which is so fun. It's busy, but it's fun. So I've been trying to document each show that we go to. And then this week I was also cat sitting my mom's cat, or kitten actually. She just got her about a month ago now, and my mom went on vacation. Wasn't really planned that way, but the kitten thing was kind of a last minute thing. So that picture is that first one from the first page I did is me with Ruby. And then these pictures are from the Christmas pageant at my work. So at my work, there's a day program, and I actually used to work just at the day program, but now I only pick up shifts there, when I can, but they do a Christmas pageant every year, so I went to go see. Usually I'm either working it or I volunteer, but it just didn't work out this year with timing. It felt like Christmas came so quickly, so next year I'm going to remember, like, because they start planning their pageant, I think first talks of it are like August, so I think maybe like October I should start volunteering next year, so that I don't know, I keep up with it, because all of a sudden it was like a week till pageant and I'm like, oh whoops, I wanted to volunteer. But anyway, so I it was really cool going there, not having seen it before, because all the other times I've seen it a million times. So it was cool seeing it for a first time, if that makes sense. So that was really fun. And the people who I support in the group home I work at were all in it, which is so fun. So I love taking pictures of them and seeing them perform and in their happy place and really excited. And some of them don't have family, so they don't have anyone coming to watch them. So I'm glad I could be that person for them. So I made sure to give them a high five and tell them they did a good job. Anyway, these pictures, so Andy and I think I mentioned this in a previous video, we gave each other a present early for two reasons. So one of the presents that he was giving me was actually a 12-day advent calendar for like essential oil stuff. And so that made sense to give it to me early. And then the thing I was giving him was a Buffalo Bills jersey. And we were going to the game in Pittsburgh, which you'll see here right now. And so I wanted to give that to him so that he could take it to the game. Obviously, he's going to go to other games because he does have season tickets with my brother. But I thought it would be fun to have it for that game, because we were like, what if we like get it signed and then I would like regret not giving it to him. We didn't get it signed, but like I just had these thoughts like it would probably be more special if he had it for that game. So yeah. So we still have a few like little stocking things to give each other on Christmas, which is great, but yeah. So anyway, so my point is, I was like, where was I going with that? That picture was me opening the gift on the first day. Okay, so now we are moving on to, what day was this? The 15th, I think. And this is when we were at the Buffalo Bills game. We drove to Pittsburgh, which took about 4 hours. We drove there Sunday morning after I was done work. I worked till 9, and then I took a shower and we went. And it was obviously against the Steelers, Pittsburgh Steelers, and Buffalo Bills won, and it was just so fun. It was so cool to be there. It was freezing cold, but we had such a good time, especially that the Bills won. Like, they're doing so well this year, and it's so fun. And I don't know if I've told this story before, but my dad was a huge Buffalo Bills fan, so there's something about being at the games and really like understanding the games that kind of makes me remember him or feel close to him or whatever. And I just feel like I'm really getting into it this year. I've grown up my whole life with my dad liking that team, but Andy's like, when we started dating, he would like watch the games with my dad and stuff, and then that's how he got into the Buffalo Bills. So it's just really, 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 really special to me, and it's fun to watch. It's fun to be a part of, especially now that the Bills are doing so well. They're going up to the playoffs now. Now that they won this game, they've secured a spot in the playoffs, which is so cool. It's just been a lot of fun to have something fun like this. Another one of our teams did well last year. Well, they won like the championships or whatever, which is the Toronto Raptors. Different sport, but still really cool that our team won, because the Leafs don't win too much, so can't really rely on that. So or the Blue Jays for that matter. But anyway, for those who don't know, I live in Canada. I live in between Niagara Falls and Toronto. So all my teams are Toronto, but for the NFL, our team is the Buffalo Bills, because that's like the closest we live to. And anyway, so if that makes sense. So it was hard to pick like what pictures to put in here because I wanted to print them all, but I'm trying to keep my December daily pretty small, although it is getting pretty big. I just put with the letters here, playoff bound. And yeah, so that's why the game was so exciting and so important, because if they won it, they'd for sure secure a spot in the playoffs. But if they didn't, then they'd probably get like the wild card or whatever. But they won that game, and it was so cool, especially because it was an away game. But there were a lot of Bills fans there, a lot of Bills fans. So yeah, that was just really special and really fun. Okay, so that I talked and rambled a lot. It went by fast. So once again, I apologize for not getting as many videos up, but hopefully I'll be able to make up for that. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and look out for more videos in the coming days. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.